Hello, friend. My first video. A few months back, I found myself getting older, talking about retirement. I'm still about 8 years away, but nonetheless, thinking about it, I'm like, what am I going to do in retirement? I just couldn't imagine working or not working. So, things I enjoy doing. Watching too much TV, for one. Lots and lots of TV. A lot of YouTube TV shows out there. And the ones I enjoy the most are cars, fabrication, things like that. And I haven't built anything in a long time. I rarely ever work on my cars anymore. And I just sit on the couch all day long. And I kind of decided, John, my name's John, you're not getting any healthier just sitting here on the couch watching YouTube. Go do something active. And I thought, you know what? I need a hobby. I work for a very large software company, and been doing that since basically '97. Been in the field for a few years before that, and yeah, I found myself sitting behind a computer for dang near my whole life. So, in an attempt to live longer, I decided that I need to pick up a hobby. And my current attempt right now, and who knows how many of these hobbies I'll pick up in time, but my current attempt is I want to weld. I haven't welded since back in the day. We used to have shop class at high school. So yeah, I haven't welded since then, which would be like 85-ish, 84-ish, since my last shop class. 86 and 87, I took computer classes. But back then, I learned to weld, and I enjoyed welding back then. I wasn't great at it. I mean, who is at that age? Well, okay, CV welding, they're pretty good at that age. But I was not, so that's the important part. I decided, let's give it a try. Now, I obviously haven't jumped in both feet forward here to buy the most expensive equipment. I'm just going to test it out and see how well I do. In fact, the cheap welder that I bought doesn't even have argon or anything like that. We're just going to use the flux core MIG, which I've never MIG welded before. I've never TIG welded before. I've never MIG welded with flux core, so it's all new to me. In fact, all I've done so far is I bought a cheap table, fixture table. Someday would love to get a table from Fireball. His tables are amazing, but they're also $10,000 for a big one, $4,400 for a small one. And as you can see, I'm in a garage with not a lot of room. Now, that being said, as I was mentioning, looking for a hobby, we as a family, because I'm getting at that stage, and ever since COVID happened, I work from home pretty much all the time. So the fella got to think and was like, well, I could go and work anywhere. I don't need to work here, just in the little town I'm at. My job will allow me, since I'm working 100% online today, will allow me to work pretty much anywhere in the world. In fact, they actually kind of welcome it to make sure that we don't have everybody in one location in case something bad happens in that location. So, in that conversation, the wife and I started looking to move. My last kid is just finishing, well, she's got one more year of high school, so we'll stick that out until she's gone. But in the meantime, we're looking for a home in our forever retirement location, and I already told the missus that I'd like to get a big shop. So I've already got big plans. We'll see how much they happen. But in preparations for that, I'd love to hit the ground running and already know how to weld. I'm gonna goof off and I'm gonna buy a 3D printer, play with 3D printing. One of my dream projects, if I can figure out how to get rid of that moving section over there, is to maybe even put in a little plasma cutting table and have some fun building and designing stuff. But right now, what I'm going to do is a little unboxing. I'm sure you guys have all seen them elsewhere, and who knows if I'll even publish this, but I'm unboxing for myself. By the way, trying to figure out how to do things. Buying metal is shockingly harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh God, that's not even flat. That's embarrassing. Frickin' A. Yeah, I called every metal sales place around here, and one of them, probably the bigger one, said, "Oh, my first purchase has to be $800, and oh, by the way, they deliver it, or they can get it ready for me, and I can go pick it up." And I'm not ready to buy $800 worth of metal, and I don't know where the heck I'd even put it. So I was just looking for coupons. I did buy some coupons on Amazon, and then I did go to Home Depot and bought a couple things. I have one of my first projects I'm hoping to build is a mount for my grinder, my cheesy little Harbor Freight grinder. But I've already used it a couple times. Unboxed it for myself last weekend, and got to use it. Been waiting for the welder to come in place, but yeah. So this one is basically going to be my cutter, since I don't have anything to cut metal with, and it'll also be my sanding discs and the whole works. But I don't actually want to break into that one right now. Let's break into the welder, and you know, maybe someday I'll go get a Millermatic or something like that. But as I'm just trying to understand things, and I'm just a hobbyist, I went out and bought the cheapest one I could get, almost, and that's the Vevor multi-process 270. So eventually I can be doing TIG as well as MIG. And I don't know if I'll ever get into stick, but supposedly it does stick as well. So let's see what's in this box. Ironically, I ordered this and a helmet at the same time, and this showed up a couple days before my helmet. So I've been waiting for the helmet to show up, which it finally showed up today. Before I can do anything, I wasn't going to use their little goggles. They look scary. Oh, one of the issues I had as a kid too was welding helmets back then were so impossible to read and look at it. But now, as I've been doing some research, I'm actually seeing that there's much better helmets, and you can actually see out them now, which was a huge step forward from, like I said, when I was 16 years old. Alright. Can't be too good, it's super light. That always scares me. But I've watched several people use it, and they said for the money, you really can't go wrong with it. MIG, TIG, lift, and MMA. Didn't know I was going to do martial arts. Said I'll avoid that one like the plague. Alright. So if you've never seen the machine before, it's a three process. And as I mentioned earlier, because I don't have any argon, which I went and priced that out today, I think I have to sneak that one in. The wife might kind of freak out when she sees that it'll cost me about $400 to buy 150 gallons or 150 pounds. I don't remember how they classified it. Oh well, so we'll hold off on that one. I know I can do the TIG. One cool thing, just interesting. I won't tell you the company I work for, but it's a large software company. they give us benefits. And one of those benefits is basically go get a hobby and, you know, figure out what you want to do. I've used that money on computer-oriented things before, but on sporting and things, but just recently they've... Sorry about that. Ran out of hard disk space. Got the helmet while I was up to get a new hard drive. But yeah, what you probably saw there was me talking to my Famalinsky. My youngest came in, barging in to talk. Gave me a hard time about doing this video-ish thing. Getting ready for a big event tomorrow, so wife came in shortly afterwards. That's what she was printing, by the way. Signage for the old event. Alright, where was I? I think I was RTFM. Read the frickin' manual. Please make sure your power supply voltage is either 220 or 110. Is it recommended to use a 50 amp circuit? I don't know, but it's probably a 15 amp circuit. So we'll see how well this works. Let's see. Power on. It's back there. Ooh. There's lightage. 11.8 voltage and current is at 28. What do we got going on here? Ooh, that turns the old current up. Will not do that. Let's see. MMA, MIG, or TIG. We'll do the MIG. Wire speed, cool. Bunch of pluggerators that I don't know what they do. I'm assuming that's gonna come off. I don't know how to take that off. But we'll find out. Alright, back at it. You can put it back into 2x speed. I'm sure this is gonna bore the crap out of you. I'm almost there. First I need to connect the welding gun. Oh, it's called a welding gun. Now I know. Gun. Welder. Welding gun. Alright. This is where I'm gonna struggle getting this. There's a protective thingamajig on here. I don't know if it tells me how to get it out, but I'm not figuring it out right now. We'll use the old pliers on it. Ah, that worked. Pliers worked. Success. Alright, so now I got something on there. Gotta get that off. And it rolls right off. Sweet. Got a little home for that right here. Nice. I'll lose that for sure. It's got to go a certain way, it appears. Oh, there we go. Failing already. Didn't push hard enough. Push harder! I push harder! Alright. A couple more spin-a-ma-doos. My weak hands can't do it anymore, so it's as far as she goes. Woo! I heard noise. Don't push that button yet. Okay. Oh, I've got to mount the ground button. Which one do I mount it to? Will it tell me? This is my table. Somewhere. Does it say no bottle? Go here. Is it really that simple? feller can't make that spin anymore. Think I got that done. Picture even shows the way I did it. I can read pictures. Gas? No gas. Oh, what's that? Does that mean that has to go in the other one? Picture says it does. There we go. Look. Who's laying odds that I'm going to hurt myself tonight? Smart ones. Alright. Install wire spool. Let's turn that off for a second. Turn it off. Haha, it's finally off. Must be some big transformer in there or something. Holding power afterwards. Alright. How to open that. Ooh, that looked cool. What next, picture book? What next? Ooh, there's a picture book down here too. This is one difference that from the Miller-Matics and the Lincolns that you see when you open that up. They always have the what settings you need. This one's lacking that. That means I'll be going on the old interwebs and researching that here pretty quick. But let's see, what's the next step? Install wire spool 0.30. Did I buy 3.0 the second time around? I did. 030 Vulcan gasless flux core welding wire. Sweet. Mr. Picture Book. What's next? Pressure handle, wire pressing wheel, wire feeding. Just pictures. It's perfect. It's not a step 1, step 2, step 3, anything. All it is step 4. Install wire spool. Okay, well, I'm assuming I spin this little doohickey. Oh, and there's a spring. It said there was a washer. I don't think this is the same unit. This one shows a little nut, wing nut with a washer. And this is definitely not that. So something tells me they replaced it with this and it has everything it needs in the washer. There's not even a washer in there. Alright, well, picture books aren't perfect. But we'll get there. Oh, what is that? That looks dangerous. Alright. They glued it there. Where's my little fancy MIG wires? Ah, there we go. Let's, I'm told to cut this at an angle. That way it feeds through easier. Oh, that's the crappiest cutter in the world. Vice grip. It's not a vice grip. Yeah, it's fairly sharp. So wheeled under, right? Oh, they got pictures in here. Or MIG with gas, MIG without gas. Let's see, is that the way I did it? That's the way a feller. Oh, no, that is not the way I did it. That picture and that picture are different. Yep, this picture clearly shows a ground going on the no gas. And this picture shows it going to the one with gas. It's a feller to do. We'll see. Oh, there's an updated picture right here on how to put the wire cord in there. 1 kilogram or 5 kilogram wire coil. Holy crapola! That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Something tells me I'm going to be making lots and 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 even more mistakes as the days go by trying to learn a new hobby. Well, hell, Mr. What to do? That's unfortunate. Oh. Those are handy little vice grips, not a vice grip. Gremlin's moving over there. Oh man, that sucks. I didn't read anywhere where you're supposed to hold tension on that. Didn't expect it to go explode in my hand. But again, that's where we're at. So we will see. Let's see. Put that back on. Put my spring-a-majig on there and my not-a-wing nut. All while holding the wire so it doesn't unravel again. Uh-oh. Finger stuck. Push. Oh, am I strong enough to push that in there? Hold on. This is not going to be fun. Alright. Let's try again. Push. Push, push, push. Wow. Is it supposed to be this hard? There we go. Nope. Nope. Fella didn't get it. Wow. Success, I think. Got it. Oh, and there just unspooled some more. What the fudge? This is not bueno. This is so not okay. What am I missing? Stuck out. What am I missing here? It just keeps going. I think I was supposed to keep tension on it. Oh, this is so lame. Alright. Time for a feller to go and read up. Guess not in the picture book though. I'm gonna have to go and YouTube it. Yeah, this thing is just exploding everywhere. My wire is just coming undone. Stop already. This isn't funny. A little bit funny. Kind of knew I was gonna have struggles. Not the most technically capable. Actually, that's not true. Technology, electronic, I'm pretty good. But handsy, building, not so much. Not so much at all. Let's watch a YouTube. See what I did wrong. JD's Garage. That's the plasma table I think I'm going to build. JD's Garage. Future video. Probably me making a curse words that I don't usually like to use. Trying to figure out how to build it. Get the 3D printer pretty quick. Start that process. Here we go. Sure enough, he's holding it tight.
So we got the wire fed through here.
I didn't do it.
Turn the machine back on.
He didn't tell me to do that.
All the way.
How was the fella to know? 10.8.
Well, it's still turning on. Yeah.
I don't know. Which one do I use? 1.0 or a 0.8?
So it's feeding it, yeah. So it's feeding it really slow at first, and now it's feeding it faster.
That does not sound good. couple things this feller here, JD's son, did that I did not do. Is he put it on its side. I don't know if that makes it better, but you know what? Monkey see, monkey definitely do. So let's see. I don't know if gravity works any differently that when it's on the side than it's on there, but I'm game. Oh yeah, what a mess. What a mess. I think I gotta take this off and re-spool it. That doesn't sound very fun. You can put it on 5x speed. This is gonna be a while. I think the feller's gonna put tape on it and come back to this project later. Oh, where's my tape? Ah. My daughter does a lot of sports, so we got lots of tape to tape her up. Have to use mine. All right. That'll sit there. Take two. Put it in a box somewhere. Where'd the box go? There's the box. Alright. Feller thinks he's a little thirsty. You will always see me. One of two Yetis in my hand. Love to say there's something yummy in here, but it's just Diet Pop. I don't like Diet Pepsi. I'm a Pepsi person. Not Coke. Sorry, Coke. Speaking of which, ruined my day. I just found out Pepsi's not even the second most popular drink anymore. Dr. Pepper. Is that 23 flavors, something like that? How on earth did they pass? Pepsi is the second most popular. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what this world's coming to. I, for one, am shocked Coke is popular as it is. Whew, fella needs that to get reimbursed. I think I told you, right? My company, my not so small software company, they gave me up to $1,500 a year to do certain things. So I creatively spent about $500, $600, $700 on all of this stuff, and I'm gonna then spend about $800 on my 3D printer, and yeah, I think we'll be good then. All right, so what's a feller gonna do on this one? I think that will come out that way. R2.8. Aha. That's what I need to do. So it's not 1.0. Or maybe I didn't do it right. I wonder what that other one was. Is it 1.0? Or is it 0.8? Doesn't say on the front, not on the back. Yeah, I don't see where it says. Somebody probably knows. Probably .030 is always 0.8. I don't know. I'll learn. Okay. So let's make sure this is flipped over to 0.8. Wait a minute. Feller's wondering if 0.8 needs to go down or does it go up? Because that line looks like it's going to be. No, I need to get this down for. I don't know. That line looks like it's going to be on the wrong one. Picture book's got to show something on this, right? Right? Yeah, so when the 1.0 is there are two grooves on one wire feed wheel. One side is 0.030.8 millimeters, and the other side is 0.0401 millimeter. I'm learning. To match the corresponding wire diameter. Gear wire fed wheel is suitable for flux core welding wire. Ha, they misspelled wire. Welding weir, W-I-E-R. Somebody needs better localization. Our flux core welding wire, weir. Our standard configuration has one piece of 1 kilogram flux cord welding wire again. Not once, but twice. That can't even be in the dictionary. W-I-E-R? That should have been lighting up like a mofo if they would have written it in any editors these days, which can be directly installed and used. Alright, so yeah, I need to flip it around. I need the 0.8 to be inside. I'm quite confident, but we'll know soon enough, right? Yeah, fellas gotta think that's the way it's going. Alright. So anywho, I got a lot of cars out there. I was mentioning earlier, and I've had a lot of electric cars. And I know a lot of people poo-poo the electric car scene. My very first electric car was really kind of a hybrid. They called it a plug-in hybrid EV, which means that for 25 whole miles, which is really 16 in the winter, you run on battery, fully, 100% battery. And then after that 16 miles, it kicks over to a hybrid. So there's two separate, well, there's technically 3 separate batteries in that car. Love that car. Still have it. It's a Fusion, Fusion. My second kiddo drives that everywhere these days. So we still have that car. And then when my first kid turned 16, I bought her a Focus Electric, and it was perfect. Only gave her 70 miles to drive around with air conditioning or heater in the winter. That was more like 50. But you know what? How far she got to go? If she needs to go any farther than that, she can take one of the ICE engines. We got 7 cars, so she can take one of the other rigs. But she didn't have to pay gas. You know, when I was a kid, paying gas wasn't a big issue. We're paying 75 cents, $1.20 a gallon back then. Yeah. And these days, especially in the state I live in, gas is expensive. It's like $5.25 right now. So most of my kids have never had to worry about that. In fact, that kidder today owns a hybrid car herself, because she got so used to getting 30 to 40 miles a gallon and not having to burn a bunch of money on her car. Oh well, fast forward, even when I was driving that thing to work, I was only driving 16 miles, give or take, and oops, I went the wrong way. 16 miles, and so I was 100% charged. And over there, at work, they actually had charging stations. And for the first 4 hours, it's free. Well, it only takes 1.5 hours, maybe even 1, depends, to charge 16 miles on that car. So I didn't have to pay gas for a long time. my miles per gallon, you know, back when I used to commute all the time with that vehicle, was, you know, what is it, EMPG of like 99. Yeah, it's gutless. But I tell you what, as a commuter, I didn't mind that. Didn't mind that at all. Didn't cost me anything, actually. I plug in at home, and the old interweb that interacts with my charging station, it keeps track of how much I actually charge all my cars, how much it costs, based off of our utility bill, how much we pay. Luckily, where I live, it's a flat rate. It doesn't change at night versus the day, but yeah, it comes out to 4 cents a mile. I can't get 4 cents a mile on any of my ICE engines. You know, the wife's V8, you know, and her Subaru, Suburban, that's what she has. On the highway, maybe she's getting 18, 19. In city, she's getting 12 to 14. So, yeah, we like driving the electric car. It's cheaper. Yeah, I paid for the money, but I tell you what, it's not the most expensive cars I've paid. My newest one's a Ford Mustang Mach-E. Well, that's going to be an issue. There's a setting evidently on my camera that I'm unaware of. And I thought originally it was because the disk space runs out, but the fella put a 128 gig drive in that one. And I'm running at HD, not 4K, so 128 gig should run quite a while at 1080p. So it ends up, evidently there's a maximum time that it'll record. So something tells me it's going to irritate you if you're still watching, which I can't imagine you're still watching. But I guess I'm going to be stepping up there to disconnect it. Or restart it a couple times. Okay. Sorry, what I've done now is I've left it attached to the spool where it connects up there. I've installed it. Now I'm going to see if he disconnects it then or if he does it beforehand. Let's find out. Nope, he didn't. He unhooked it ahead of time.
Wire fed through here.
But what he did do is he held on to it, which I did not do. And I don't see how I'm going to be able to get it. It's in a bad spot for me to grab. So, wish me luck. Watch me unspool this one too. That'll just piss me off. Probably end this video, go upstairs, and sit down and watch YouTubes. I'm really enjoying catching up on my roadworthy rescue dudes videos. Derek is funny. He reminds me a bit about myself. Not that his mechanical ability is way better than mine, but his weird sense of humor is spot on my weird sense of humor. All right, so here we go. We're gonna hold that hard. That sounds wrong. And let's see, I gotta put that Duber back in, then put the cheapo Springo in there. I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting. I paid $250 for this thing, so how good can it be? We'll find out. Oh, don't pop off. Yay, got it right that first time. Okay. Huh? Nice. I think this is the way you're supposed to do it. But I don't know how I'm going to fix that wire wheel over there. I might just say screw it and not fix it. Alright. Let's not let go of it this time. Feller cut that at an angle, so they say. Wow, I'm going to have to buy a more expensive version of this. That feels not great. Yeah, don't let that go. Probably let that in. Alright. More YouTube videoing it. I'm at the point that kind of expected it to be easier to stick it in the other side without bending it too much, but it looks like I'm going to have to bend it. And of course, my lighting in here sucks. I have a solution, but I don't want to let go of this. Now I need vice grips for reals. That's not good. What happens if I let go? Yeah, that's not good. I'm not letting that go. Uh-oh, somebody's printing. We're gonna get company soon. Maybe I loosen this up and it'll go through. Maybe. Yeah, let's rewind.
We're gonna turn the machine back.
Come on, JD's Garage, show me how to do it better.
So we got the wire fed through here. We're gonna turn the machine back on and.
He fast forwarded through the whole damn thing. Dude, that wasn't helpful.
Still kind of on. Yeah. Yeah, so it's feeding it, yeah. So it's feeding it really slow at first, and now it's feeding it faster. There we go. So now that we got this all set up, we're gonna
That was a missus. So interestingly, this little tensioning tool here looks really loose compared. Like I don't know how it's doing any tensioning whatsoever. I can flip it up and down, no issues. So is mine broken? Is that what's going on here?
get some scrap pieces of weld. Feed the wire. Has two different sizes on it. So we have 1mm and 0.8mm wire. We're using 0.8mm, so we got to make sure it's set on that side. And our wire here.
Oh, interesting. Looks like he fed from the top.
So we got the wire fed through here.
He did
We're
it
gonna turn the machine back
so
on.
damn quick. Not useful. Definitely not useful. Let's go pull up another feller's video. Help me. Oh, coffee and tools.
Howdy folks, it's time.
Yeah, we're gonna fast forward through all of his intro because we're past all that.
Machine.
Nope.
Building fans like
He's already welding. I want to see a MIG weld. Get around to spooling it up. I want to see you spool it. He's not going to spool it. We let down again.
the weld off and start over again because you know.
Blah, 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 blah. Somebody tells me I need to change my search query. Learn how to spool MIG wire. And let's just add Vevor 270 just in case we get lucky with somebody with the same unit. Yeah, back to 5th Street. No, thank you. No, no. First MIG welder. Nope. Already been there. Nope. You won't go back, he says. DIY Pro. Tips and tricks. I don't think so. Somebody just introduce me to the freaking picture. I can't see my welds. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. My neighbor is here. I've watched part of that one. The neighbor's an asshole, if I'm being honest. Rock Hill Farm. He's it's Miller or it's nothing for him. That's for sure. Yeah, he's a hell of a welder. He welded using that thing really well. But let's see
Quarter mile
if
down
they
the
teach
road
us
from
that.
me. What up, wire and your big.
Oh yeah. He just jumped right into welding. That's actually not too bad. No, not useful. Come on. Show me how to feed that in. What's this? Hey, it's my table. Fancy. Oh. Tailor welding. You ever watch Tailor welding?
Vevor. I bet it's not. We're not TIG welding.
Dude, it's ripped.
Mostly they're working on this.
Taylor, you're a strong man. Alright, zoom in.
Little tensioner.
Oh, I'm forgetting that
Just
part.
like normal.
I'm an idiot. The learn by braille system didn't work very well for me. Here we go. That's tensioned. At the two, nonetheless. Cool. An old dog just takes a lot longer to learn new tricks, that's all. Don't give up on the old dogs. We still have our place. Kinda watching me use this thing probably makes you think I'm as old and bad and oh, don't get me started on politics. Probably should just not go anywhere with that. Oh wait, let's see what happens when I push this button. And there's a fast button too. Oh yes, it's working. This doesn't happen for me. I'm about to cry. Oh, stop. I forgot one thing. A fella learned on the interwebs that protect yourself and take this off. Which way do I roll it? Left to right? Is it righty tighty or lefty loosey? I don't know. You don't want it to break through. Yeah, I don't think I broke it. That's great. I do believe there's supposed to be a second head. Came in the box. There it is. Oh, there's two extra ones. Gotta be close. Eureka! I mean, should that really excite me that much? Probably not. But it really kind of does. Like, oh, yeah, I understand what they're saying. That might not be, that is roof. Boy, how is that even going to go in there? I don't think it will. Oops. Let's try not to drop that again. Let's grab a bigger one because that one seems awfully small. What do we got here? That seems small. That seems tiny. That one Looks like 0.8, so that's probably the right one. Oh, no, that one says 0.8, unless there's two that say 0.8. What's this one say? Oh, all three say 0.8. Okay. So, I just have replacements for 0.8. Well, let's see why I can't feed it through. I'm going to do it backwards first. Seems to have worked. Let's cut it at an angle again. Printer's going again. Sounds like we're going to get another visit from another family member. Ah, I feel like a champ that time. So, trimming it appears to be the right answer. And a little torque there. Stick that back in. So, right way or a wrong way to do this one, or just push? Ha! Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Alright. Of course, watching all the professionals do this, they make it look so